Guys, today I'm here to talk about the overhand right, and I'm not showing it in the traditional sense of the winging, arcing overhand right that you guys are probably familiar with, like that. That's something that someone shorter like Ivan would use against a tall guy like me. It's for coming over the defenses of taller fighters. Now, the overhand right, that's the point of it, is to come over the defenses. The way I do it, it's a little craftier, a little sneakier, a little bit harder to get. And it's more for boxing than kickboxing or MMA, but it's something that I've used for quite a while. And Bernard Hopkins, the great pro boxer, used this his whole career, and I want to share it with you guys. So, you know, when you're in here with someone, and someone hands are up and they have good defense, and nothing's getting through, you got to find a way in, right? And typically, an overhand right, it's not even going to work in this case because he's shorter than me. I'm going to hit the back of his head, which isn't going to work. What I like to do, especially if I'm punching in, he's got like the pillar defense going, is I'll come here and then come over the top like that, right? Now, it looked like I hit his glove there, but the way Bernard Hopkins used to do this, and the way I do it, is I'm here, and we'll kind of show a different angle where you can come here and look, is when I'm here, right, it's coming through, right? I can't just throw this by itself because it's probably not going to work, but if I'm here and I know he's protecting his face like he should be, right, there's not enough horsepower on it to really knock someone out, but what it will do is it stuns them, which opens up other stuff. And again, I don't lead with this. Again, I want to get guys thinking, right? Boom, right? Obviously, I'm coming up and just pushing it. And what can happen off that is if I do that, now I can back up for a straight cross, because all I need is his guard and his defense down for a second to take advantage, right? Make them think, throw some hooks, get them covered, get my angle, bop, right? It looks like it's going to the ear, but it's going right to the cheek there, right? Someone like me, on someone like Ivan, this I really don't need to throw, because look, it's more like I'm hitting with my forearm, and if he sees that coming and ducks underneath it, I'm in a world of trouble now because I'm out of position. So this is one, guys back up against the ropes, or if guys are just defensive. Like in kickboxing, there's so many other things to worry about that at any point I'm here, he can just kick me to defend, and that upsets the whole rhythm, and you kind of have to start over. But with this overhand, I'll be here, try to box him up, and come over. Obviously, I'm throwing this really soft, like when you come over, and I'm turning my thumbs here, I'm turning it down, right? It's probably not gonna knock a guy out, but it stuns them, and depending on how they react to getting hit, you can follow up with a left hook or a cross. So again, we're moving around, we're boxing a little bit, defensive. I'm here, boom. It's all in what they give you, and the more you experiment with it, the more you're going to develop it, and the better it'll be overall. So remember, guys, it's just here, and that's it. It is an overhand by definition. It's not a cross. It's just not the typical overhand that people think of. So it's right there. So I've always called that the Bernard Hopkins overhand. It's definitely worth having in your striking arsenal because it's sneaky and it surprises guys. Again, though, more for boxing than anything else, but definitely a tool worth having in the toolbox.